So it turns out my Optibeam OB9-5 did get some damage from Hurricane Milton. Well, as I put on a previous video, the support pipe bent down by 90 degrees, so the antenna was hanging sideways, and I guess that caused the wind to get a pretty good hold on the antenna itself. So the main things here, let's see if I can show it with the camera. The reflector is bent. I'm not sure if the camera is going to show it, so I'm going to have to take it off and see if I can straighten it out. Let's see. So that's basically the last element. But the worst part is the center boom is also bent. Let me back up a little bit here. Trying to see if it shows on the camera. Okay. It's bent right here. So what I have to do is I'm gonna have to separate the center piece of the boom, take all the elements off, of course, and see if I can straighten it out, because I don't think I can find the spare parts for this thing. Yeah, it sucks, but nothing I can do. I'm really not sure how good it shows the bend. See if I can back up a little bit here. Yeah, so this is from the other side. And that's the spot. Let me see if I can go to the front. Maybe that shows better how the last element is also bent. I don't think it shows all that well. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Straighten out the reflector. Okay, chicken, okay. What is your pickle? Yeah, chickens around here, they get pretty nosy. I wanna see what the heck is going on. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get to work and see if I can continue on. taking video clips. So the tower itself, I got it lowered down. Of course, to take the antenna down. I already replaced the upper support pipe. I had still some old pipes laying around. Let's see here, there we go. Rotator. Yep. Yeah, that was the spot where it was bent down by 90 degrees. It was completely, like, basically kinked off. And I think the mistake I did initially, I mounted the antenna too high, probably about here, and that caused too much load on this area. So this time I'm gonna mount the antenna as low as possible, so that should help with the side load. And then on top we're gonna put a new 2-meter VHF antenna. So yeah, here, this is the old pipe. That's where it basically almost broke off. Yeah, hopefully I can get the antenna straightened out and so I can go back on the air. The tower, the rotator, all that stuff didn't get damaged. So I got lucky there. So I got everything removed to take the center boom out. Maybe it'll show better at this time how bent it really is. Yep, this is where it bent, right there. So that's just a center boom, and hopefully I get it straightened out. So yeah, this is the rear element, the reflector. Let's see if I can show how this one is bent. I got my antenna repaired as good as I could. Well, it turned out when I tried to straighten up the center boom, or the center piece of the boom, it couldn't handle it. It actually broke. So there it is. I think this type of aluminum they use is somewhat brittle, very hard, or maybe it's just because it had already a crease there. So what I did, I went to a local metal supply place and got a piece of aluminum square tubing closest to the original dimension as I could get it. The problem is that this Optibeam is of course manufactured in Germany. They're using the metric system, so it's not possible really to get the correct dimension. So this tube I replace it with is a little bit smaller from the outside diameter, but it's a little bit thicker in the wall, so I hope it's gonna work. Well, it should work. As far as the rest, all those radials, they were still straight except the last one, the reflector, that was bent, but I was able to straighten this one out without breaking it. So that's how it all looks now. That's about as straight as I can get the antenna. Now it has to be mounted back on the mast. Put all the radials back in, winch it up on the tower, and see how it does. So all in all, didn't really cost me much money. It's like 35 bucks for that aluminum tubing. And if the antenna works afterwards, I'll be happy. It's been a great antenna, and I would hate losing it. Okay, so I'm ready now to put it back on the tower.